Let's get to the first, one first for the Biden administration. They have waived more than 24 federal laws to start building a new section of a border wall in Texas. Does that make sense? The area has seen more than 245,000 illegal crossings this fiscal year, according to government data. But we were told that there were 245 or nearly 250,000 illegal crossings in the month of August alone. So we might need to check those numbers. The decision is an abrupt turn for the administration as it deals with so many people traveling on train, jumping on the trains, which is extremely dangerous, walking by foot, being helped by the cartel. It all comes to as federal attorneys face off with the state of Texas today over the use of those floating barriers in the Rio Grande, about 1,000 feet of them. Allie Bradley has everything we need to know, including more on that hearing. Allie.
Yeah, hi, Adrienne. I think those numbers might be the fiscal year for that area versus the August numbers for the entire southern border. I think that's that there. But when we talk about this 1,000 foot of buoy barrier, that has been the point of contention for about 3 months now. Today is going to be a big day because the appellate court is going to be hearing oral arguments. They're going to consider the Justice Department's case against the state of Texas. Attorneys, though, say we likely won't get any decision for a few weeks. So we're going to be on hold for a little while. But Governor Abbott is ready for a fight. I mean, actually, he wants one. He wants this to go all the way to the Supreme Court because he is hoping that the justices will reassess whether states can actually invoke their constitutional self-defense right acts. Now, this follows Abbott's invasion declaration in November of last year. Texas has argued in court that it can ignore the federal ban on river construction because the state has a right to self-defense in the case of an invasion, which Governor Abbott is claiming. So you're going to recall here, the appeals court ruled back in September that the barrier could remain in place for the duration of time, blocking an order that was issued earlier in the month by a lower court out of Austin. The governor has publicly shrugged off outrage from the Mexican government that the buoys violate the international treaty. President Obrador is referring to these barriers as death buoys. Abbott claims the barrier is temporary, but the Justice Department is actually focusing on the use of nearly 140 tons of concrete that were used to anchor the system to the riverbed, adding that the barrier hasn't really stopped smuggling and illegal crossings because, again, September, we saw record number crossings. A Texas Border County attorney, though, saying that the governor is within his rights to secure his state, and this attorney believes that this is going to be an open and shut case.
It's pretty straightforward. It's called the self-defense clause for a reason. Why would the states have to go ask permission from the federal government? Hey, can we defend ourselves with your permission?
Okay, so when they finally make this decision, if they decide that these buoys have got to go, Adrienne, we can expect Governor Abbott, the state of Texas, to file that appeal, and that would go to the Supreme Court. Today's hearing, that is set for 9 a.m. Central Time, where we'll hear those oral arguments. It's slated for about 20 minutes today, Adrienne.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.